How y'all doing tonight? Welcome to the stream. We're here for some Cardinal AM routes, and as you can see, if you didn't see last night during the basketball sports runs, we got everyone leaving here. The snow is all thawed out. We're back to normal this week. Next weekend, we will be back on the snow version, regardless of the real life weather situation, just for Christmas. And we got everyone filing out right now. Looking like we got a full house tonight. Well, actually, I don't know where one of the drivers is, but maybe he'll join in soon. Hopefully. But, yeah, so how you guys all doing? We got Logan, we got Jabari, we got Zach Gaming TV. I'm doing pretty alright myself, man. Birthday's on the 21st. Well, happy early birthday. You got, what, 9 more days? So a little over a week. Oh, we're missing one of our full times. That's awkward. And then we got, okay, one of the subs just joined. Perfect. We got Evan right here at 28. So I already got my pre-trip done as always, but we can always do a light check. Let me get the radio going as well while we're here. There we go.
Oh, there he is. He just popped on the screen. Okay, 28 to 10.
Go ahead.
So, about my whole route thing, for my own road, I think I'm supposed to turn around at the 7th house on the right. Is it okay if I keep turning around at the one right after my stop, or do I have to go all the way down?
I believe because of how we did it with the people there, we contacted them and made sure it was okay. That was the closest one that okayed the turnaround. So you'll have to keep doing that, unfortunately.
It's up for things, sir.
No problem. Yeah, that's just how it is. I mean, they do that here in real life. They, when they get together the routes, they go through them and they make sure that it's okay with the people before they actually do it. Like, my bus stop is technically not even at my street. It's actually in the driveway across from it, and they actually have to call them, the people whose driveway it is, and ask them if it's okay if they can, use that as a bus stop, because they don't have any kids that go here.
Base to 33, Ashley.
So. Okay, 33's here. A little late, but that's okay.
Go ahead.
It's here.
Hop on server. Make sure you get the temporary server and hashtag information.
Yeah, so we are in a temporary server right now. I didn't really feel the need to announce it, but we are in a temporary server right now. We're having server problems with our main server. One of the very few times that we do have problems with this server host, so it happens. It happens. Okay. Go ahead. Close up shop. We're gonna chill out for a little bit. We could probably spectate a couple people. Actually, I'm not really doing anything right now. Hey Aiden, any new drivers? Ask Jabari. I don't think any new drivers that here right now. We do have some new hires. We always have new hires, so we're going through those. But yeah, I don't think any of the new drivers are. I mean, we have new drivers, but they've been with us for probably about the past couple weeks now. We recognize them all. So there goes Evan. I hear 9 over there. Who's on the road right now? We could spectate, like, out there. Who's in the? Oh, hop in with 29 while we're waiting. Oh, pulling over. Yeah, so here's a little sneak peek at our new sounds that are coming soon. I do leave a lot at 7:08. Sometimes I leave a minute or two early. Such a light route, I drive slow anyway.
28 base, radio check.
Loud and clear, 28.
It's up for things, sir.
So yeah, you might be able to tell the high sound's about the same, slightly altered so it, matches these engine sounds a little better, but yeah, Aiden, to answer your question, sorry. My day's going pretty well. I mean, it's been a Saturday, and I woke up, I actually was productive this morning. I got a whole bunch of government work done that I was behind on, so I'm all caught up in government. Actually, I'm a little bit ahead in government, too, so I got the leg up on that. So, other than that, I've just been vibing all day, but played some 5M earlier, did some ATS, and now we're here, so been a decently productive day. Yeah, there's a little sneak peek. I mean, again, this high sound probably doesn't sound any different, but the other sounds I'm sure do. But the lower end stuff, I'm sure they sound similar, but definitely not the same. Now we'll get going here. Just a minute. There goes 9. We'll head out after 9. Yeah, I don't really leave for another 2 minutes, but that's why I take my route slowly. That looks so clean from that angle. We'll go left this time. Just so that, spice it up a little, Because I'm leaving a little early, it takes a little longer to go this way, so we'll do it. Someone calling in? No. Thought I heard someone calling in for a second. Hold on. I don't really care. I mean, I do care that drivers are in the CV, but if, say in his situation where he's at a meeting, if he's got to do that, by all means do it, but you got to be in routes at some point if you're going to do it. Well, I do like driving in the snow, for sure. I definitely like that a little better than the regular version, but I think also part of that's just because it's so new. I definitely prefer my handling on the regular version. If you catch my drift, like my bus actually steers, and I have my brakes. I don't have to worry about slipping inside the whole time. How can you join QISD? I believe it's quantumisd.org. It's /apply, or just go to quantumisd.org and there should be an apply button somewhere. You can apply there. You love it in the snow? Yeah, I like it. I mean, Andy did a phenomenal job with textures, so yeah, we are back in the regular version. The snow is thawed out. So winter has left us for a little bit, but don't worry, the season's far from over. We will for sure be back on it next weekend, regardless of weather. I'm not going to run the heater today either. It's about 50 degrees, which some of you may consider pretty cold, but honestly, considering the weather we've had lately, 50 degrees is pretty warm. Like, I had a light jacket on yesterday, and I was walking outside and it was about 50 degrees, and I was sweating. So, Does light monitor work? No, perhaps in the future. I'll have to talk with Nate about that. But we may have a working light monitor sometime in the future. I think that'd be awesome. After Christmas break, our route's going to be Friday and Saturday. To answer your question, yes. Routes will be Friday and Saturday. And then Sundays we will have sports runs and then, you know, Truckers MP stuff. Or whatever else we decide to do that night. We may also have, you know, like Cardinal. I think Sean lagged out. We may also have, like, Cardinal gaming sessions, I guess, where all the Cardinal members will get together and have some fun, so. Experience the same thing even without like yeah, 50 degrees may seem like cold to some people, but it really isn't, in my opinion. So we're not gonna run the heaters on the bus. No need to. We're gonna be sweating and dying on this bus. That's the case, especially with these heaters. Yeah. See you, Logan. Among Us. I've thought about doing that with the Cardinal group. I think that'd be a fun thing to do, but it'd be nice to have it, you know. I think Bus Driver 5, one of the first ones to ask me if we were going to plan on doing stuff like that, so. Can I simulate a breakdown? Not in my new bus, Camden. I would, but not in this bus. This is my baby. I ain't giving her up. The only way this thing's going to be taken out of my hands is if Nate pulls in for an inspection or I get in an accident, so. I think Nate's covering 9 now, yep. But it's such a nice bus that I'm not going to simulate a breakdown. It's also brand new. I mean, yeah, I know new buses have their problems too, but we haven't really had problems with our 21s as far as I know. Yeah, Sean's got to take the night off. I think it'd be a fun time though, Zach. The 6 on the road? Yes. David is in his bus. I can probably show you guys that at the next stop. Also, we're gonna say that since, you know, all the snow thawed out, yeah, it was muddy, but like right now there's no dust, so the bus ain't really getting too dirty. It's not too muddy where you're spitting up everywhere. It's kind of dried up, but it's not to the point where there's dust everywhere. So. You're thinking Fine was in bus 6 last year? He was. Bus Driver 5 is now in bus 5 this year. But, where's 6? There he is. Here's bus 6. He's here. Doing his thing. So. Love the strobing stop sign on this thing. The stop sign on this thing in general, to be honest. So let the bus unwind a little bit. How do we decide who gets what route in ROR? Well, it depends on the company. At Cardinal, we usually do it off, well, this year we did it a little differently. Usually we do a first come, first serve bid. Board members who want to drive full time obviously get that choice. And then whatever's left, we do a first come, first serve bid. We tell the drivers a time, and then whoever gets what first. We give X amount of choices. They get their first choice if obviously that's open, second if that is, and third if that is. This year we did it a little differently. We had a driver meeting, and we went down by seniority, and I think that's probably going to be something new that we just keep doing. Of course, the bot had to put that plug in there. We're on a QG backup server, not mine, but Andy was willing to help us out, so. There's Ashton.
Come on through, Ted.
Thank you much. How nice of him. To be honest, I usually just put out my sign anyway. That's how they do it here usually. It's just, I'm doing my stop whether you like it or not, but it's nice. Hello, Firebird. How you doing? There's the air purge. Glad to hear you're doing good, man. Drivers get to pick a different route after Christmas break. So, our policy on that is at the end of the semester, well, I guess end of the fall semester, winter semester, whatever you want to call it, they get to choose, well, they get to have a option to swap routes with another driver if both drivers are willing to swap. So, for instance, say Dallas, for whatever reason, wanted to switch with me. If I wanted to switch with him, I'll say, oh yeah, sure, we switch. If I don't, then we both stay on our routes. So they get to do that here. It's if both drivers agree. So obviously I would not agree to that if anyone wanted my route, but that is how our policy works here. Why can't they have some of those double stop signs? Double stop signs aren't really that common in Ohio. I mean, they do exist. I have seen them here and there, but they're not really that common, and especially for us, we get bare minimum. Obviously, this bus is not bare minimum, but usually that's what we get. We just get whatever stock units they have, as far as I know. Pretty sure 10 and 11 were stock units, because Myers seems to be packing a lot of these spec C2s sitting around their lot, so I'm assuming that's really all these things are. They were pretty cheap, so looking at the real life board meeting stuff, they discussed the buying of these new buses, so. And they clocked in at 87 grand, which you're like, whew, that's a lot, and it is, but pretty cheap for a bus. Dallas is an 11. Right now he's not here. He's having some internet issues, so Tyler is covering for him. But yes. Hello, Floyd Scott. Welcome to the stream, man. So if the first swaps get canceled, they have to ask other drivers. Yeah, you can ask if you were really that desperate to switch routes with somebody, you go around and ask people. Whoever agrees, well, that's up to them. So we do allow that. And then obviously, say a driver quits or something, or wants to step down to sub and not be full time anymore, their route becomes open. If any of the current full time drivers wants it, they can switch to it, and if not, Then we go down seniority through the subs and see who wants it. Well, it's a pretty solid system. Haven't really had any issues with it. We're speeding.
Hi, Paul.
You ever thought we'd get a 2020 C2? Yeah, we got 2021 C2s. I mean, it's essentially a 2020. I mean, it's 2020 and we have it, so. But it is technically the 2021 model year. Even though it's already going to have quite some miles when we get there. I mean, this route's a pretty low mileage route, considering some of the other ones, but. I am doing my high school, middle school route. We combine those here. Then elementary is separate. And how our drivers actually call these routes here, HSMS is called secondary, and they just call elementary. I don't know why they decide to, I think Evan's going that way, yeah. I don't know why they decided to do that. Why don't they call elementary primary? If primary and secondary route, but that's just how it is here. So. Another one of the weird things we do. Here at Cardinal in ROR, we just call it MSHS. But a little second camera view going here. Spice it up a little bit. Have so many stops here. I'm also really early. Looking at the time. Here everyone's at. Seven's only just getting there. I don't know why it's not showing me who's in Woodsong, but that's okay. I think that's bus driver 5. He's the only one who should be there. Next to Paul, and Paul's already heading to the school, so. Get Troy over there. I made it through a good chunk of his route if he's already there. Well, actually, that's where he should be, roughly. Now that I look at the time. Andy's coming on up. 3's down there. 6 is over there. People are working their ways through. I'm just early. Your county does their high school, middle school combined too. Yeah. We run our Rigs of Routes as close as possible to real life, so. You guys have animal sequences. Yeah, I've heard some schools do that for their elementary kids. Like you ride bus elephant.
Hey,
Like,
bus 10, is your CV radio working today?
yep. Hopefully.
10-4 to that.
Swear to God, Nate did some faulty wiring in this thing.
Or diagnostic or something. Probably did some diagnostics when we all left the lot.
I swear Nate had to have done some faulty wiring in this thing or something, dude. Like. Bus elephant. Yeah, no, that's a thing. Like, and there's also like bus dinosaur, bus turtle. Bus do you ride? I ride bus rhinoceros. I ride bus rat. It's like I've seen it. It's a real thing. Not if I don't really think Ohio does anything like that. I'm sure some district in Ohio probably does somewhere. I know one district actually around here. I think they're actually in the county over. They run lettered buses. So instead of say bus 10, you're bus K. So there are districts that do stuff like that, but I haven't heard of an Ohio district running animal buses, but I'm sure someone somewhere has. Coming on into town. You ride bus raccoon? There it is. Troy's coming on in. I'm supposed to meet up with Troy in the center of town, but that still has yet to happen. I mean, I'm also about 3 minutes early right now, so. Where people are at right now while we're sitting here. And he's coming in hot from the side. David's coming down. You got Tyler and Connor coming down from up top. Troy's coming in. Nate's down there. Ashton's down there. Everyone's about where they should be, so. Evan's still early.
Bus 7, do you have a copy?
There he is.
Go ahead.
I'm probably gonna be around 2 to 3 minutes running behind.
10-4.
Yeah, 29's a long route. It's a tight schedule on that thing. How do bus 7 students get to the middle school? So, you know how we pick up the buses, or the buses? What? Pick up the students from bus 7. Or, well, let me back that up. We drop off shuttle students to 7. And yeah, Evan just did that in chat. Great example. The first bus to get there, they send, obviously, their 7 shuttle students over. And then they take 7's middle school onto their bus and drive them to the middle school with their kids. So whoever's first bus that day, which right now is Evan today, so. That's what's going on. Yes, we pick up the buses at the high school, guys. No, we pick up the... We don't even pick up. We drop off the students. I don't even know where I got pick up from. Like, most of the time it's Evan. Yeah, he's pretty early. Yeah, he does have a short route in his defense, so... He does have that going for him. And he's supposed to be first, and he ain't, so... If anyone's noticing, that's why I'm going slow. I want to see if I can let Andy go first. I'm pretty sure he's going to beat me. There he is. We'll let him go. I want him to be in front of me. He needs to be first. That's how it happens sometimes in real life too. Sometimes there's, car parent traffic, and you can't go. Then the bus comes by, and then you find a gap and you go. Like, do this in real life all the time. Try to avoid the potholes as much as we can. We'll chill out here. Behind 24 for once. I don't think I've been behind 24 on stream before, have I? Like, Duram. I think I might have for a sports run at some point. But... We'll send our over. Is Andy the main board member? What do you mean? What's up, Jerem? And Aiden, I think you put a comment up there earlier. I did not see it. I'll look at it when we're sitting over here. Why is 5 here? Oh wait, that's right. I forgot. 5's doing drop and goes, I think. Oh, don't open your doors yet. A whole 5 minutes for that. Shut our bus off. Sitting. Sittigan. I don't know. I was saying what I typed. Alright, Randy Sydney is where first bus sits for AM. Some go more than 45 is what a driver told you. What do you mean? Oh, govern speed. Ours are governed at 65. Our newer ones are. Our older ones aren't. But, yeah, to answer your question, Jabari, Andy's one of our board members. We don't really consider any of ourselves on top, unless it's me, because I'm transportation coordinator. That's kind of the boss. But, we work together as a team. I don't even consider myself a boss. We work together as a team, so we're all the board members. Andy, Chase, Dallas, me, Nate. I think I nailed everybody. Ryan. So we are the board. But I consider it like a half day run. Yes and no. We have usually we have half days on Wednesdays here for teacher development. So we get out 2 hours early. That's really all it is. It's not really even a proper half day. Oh, we'll ride with somebody real quick. Hold on, I gotta figure out who. Got Troy and David. We'll ride with David. He's behind Troy. So in the back here. There was 5. What was I gonna say? Was I talking about the govern stuff on our buses? Because yeah, our older ones, they aren't governed. I think they max out at 74, or maybe that's where they're governed at. I'm not sure. However, our Cummins buses, I don't know about 10 and 11, but I do know that the rest of our Cummins buses, the 2016s, are all governed at 65. So, miles per hour, yes. You're riding an FS and a 160. That's about where they top out. Like our FS65s, they're not governed, but that's about all they can hit is 60. You're pushing it. In North Carolina, be wild, and there it is. There we all are. Here comes 11 behind us. I think 11 will probably catch up while we're sitting back here. We'll see if we can see him. Pull up. Saw him. There he is. There was 30. Might be able to hear the diesel sound. They sound a little
90 base.
beefier. Ow. Oh, Andy got it? Okay, Andy's got it.
Handicap's unloading the front at the middle school, correct?
Yes.
10-4, yeah, and the bus loop.
10-4, thank you.
Comes 11. We're waiting for it. There he is. There's Tyler in 11.
I'm heading to the middle school right now.
10-4, you want me to hold up here so you can go in first, or whenever I'm done, just go?
I don't want you to hold anyone up, so you guys can just go. I'll jump in line.
10-4.
We gotta get our bus cranked up. That was perfect timing. Everyone seems to be letting their students out, and it is 34, so I might as well. You know, you doubt that North Carolina cares about governing the B800s? Yeah, they probably didn't. They probably weren't able to hit high speeds anyway, like insane speeds. That's just on from the side of the road. Ran your stop sign. Really? You reported to the bus garage license plate number. There you go. 11 replaced 25, and 10 replaced 23. If that makes sense. But on routes, like that's bus wise. On route wise, 10 replaced 27, 11 replaced 31. So bus wise, that's what they replaced. Like they were literally traded out that way. And then route wise, 27 and 31 are now spares. 26 is out. 26 is a spare. Currently running 24 for the time being. No idea when 26 is going to be back on the road, if ever, as a route bus. You're going to buy 23? Good luck. I'm not sure if they're for sale or not. I really don't know. I don't really keep in touch with the folks at Myers, so.
Go ahead.
Is bus 5 operating on a load and go schedule?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
10-4, if any kids miss his bus at the daycare, tell them just to wait for mine. That's the GDC daycare on 528.
Alright, I let the schools know these coming early, so it should be good.
10-4, thank you.
Only schools have upstairs and car. No, Jordak does. Middle school and the high school do not. Apparently the middle school has a basement. I never was aware of that. But, no, not really. The intermediate also is 2 stories, but we don't really use the intermediate. It's not, we use the building now, but it's not, we don't use it as an intermediate school. The intermediate building is rather, like, I think they call it the Fab Lab now or something like that. So it's like this whole, they're renovating it. Essentially. I don't think we've ever been back this far with the new school. This is new. Got 30. I think 6 is waiting. 28's unloading. We're all unloading. I actually gotta get up. My students off. I think 28's gone. Are there are 3 North Carolina companies in ROR, really. We got a bus empty sign back there. Oh, we hit our doors at the same time. There it is. Can you imagine how many content updates we have? We tried to limit it so it's not overbearing, but we're always improving on our content. So there are plenty of updates, but we try to keep it on like a monthly basis, if anything. Then obviously when stuff doesn't need updated, we don't touch it like that. I'm pretty sure 24 is pretty much done being updated. That's the only FS there is anymore. So the C2s, there's always work being done on those. And the map, we're always improving little things here and there. So. I'm not aware of the North Carolina companies anymore. Never really was, to be honest. I have no pleasure in, or no, not really no pleasure, no interest in joining any other Race of Routes companies right now. Yeah, oh god, hit the curb there, whoopsie. You can just see the cluster. Like, this is everybody in the map right now is in this little area. I think that's 29. I don't think you heard me. Oh, he did. There he is. Are there any 66 seaters? Yes, Jabari, there is. Bus 26. The rest of our buses are 72. Some of them are actually 71s. Like 27, 28, I think, are 71 capacity. The rest are 72s.
The bus that's coming from the middle school, make your turn.
You're in enough companies this year? Yeah. That's my thing. I do a lot with Cardinal, and I invest a lot of time into it, and obviously I show up as much as I can for Quantum. So I'm good on bus companies. Um, I don't have any plans to join anywhere else or do anything else other than these two companies. So
You can come on through.
Thanks. I just didn't want to hit you guys, so you guys hit me.
seems like my usual spot is right next to Andy here. It's like the third from the end. Back it on in, back her in, back her in. Hazards. Prop the doors a little bit so we can get out. Look at people, but like I don't want to open them in case someone wants to back into the spot. Other people will be coming through here soon. We'll run over here. Oh, David joined. Oh, is he rejoining? Oh, he is. Elementary school, the bus you rode was a 71, so yeah. Two Commons buses.
6 debates.
Nice rolling stop sign
Go
there,
ahead.
33.
I have it.
I have to talk with him about that one.
You're coming in kind of choppy. It's hard to copy.
Everyone else at.
What was that?
Could you repeat what you said?
I think it's just 9 and 29.
My razor rods is stopping, and I do not.
Something with your rigid rods going on?
Yeah, it keeps like every time I join the server, it stops responding and then it black screens and then exits.
Regen your cache, maybe. I mean, that probably won't do anything, but it's not, you know, it wouldn't hurt to try.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Try regenerating and see what happens. The ES, so the ES is 2 stories. You can kind of see the second story back there. And there's the intermediate, but we don't really use the intermediate as a school. Obviously, we don't even stop at it, so. Backing into a spot. I think he's backing in next to me, actually. I think 29 should be coming
Seems to
around
me
the
that
corner
it
soon.
says internet.
Could also be the case. Could also be the case. Sometimes when I hear you repeat stuff, sometimes I'm saying it to the CB, but I don't even get it out sometimes, the CB, so that's why I repeat things. You can hear 29 in the background somewhere. There he is. If 9's not too loud, you'll be able to hear 29. There's the new sounds. I'm gonna see if Nate can pick me up. Pick me up. You gonna pick me up? You gonna drive? Thanks, I kinda ran all the way up here.
Yeah, I figured.
There you go. We got a ride. Dang it, Ashton. Why are you running stop signs, man? Middle school and high school are not 2 stories, no.
No. I'm gonna pretend I have 4 in the shop or something, and that we're not going to completely obliterate it.
Right, right. Its new spot could be with the vans, or that extra spare spot with the other spares. You know?
Yeah, okay. Oh wait, I parked 31 there. I'm not with it.
You're just doing the spare shuffle, that's all. That's all they're doing. You were hoping he'd drive off. He didn't. I think it's gonna yeet us. Yep, and yeet us right next to the bus, but there it is. Let me out. Gracias. Hey, Ashley. Yeah, of course you can. Hopefully I can make you feel better with the stream. So, didn't run it? Yeah, you did. You didn't stop at it. He's moving 31 up. You didn't stop at it, my guy. Hello, Crosby Steers. Alright, going on our ES soon. I'm pretty sure I'm one of the ones that leaves at 7:48, so gotta get moving here momentarily. I remembered.
It's on the road. Oh.
Taking my bus empty sign with me this time. Didn't leave it in my window. Knock on wood. Got it this time. Yep.
By the way,
Pretty sure he had the same idea I did.
Go ahead.
give a call to Great Day Children's Daycare. That'll be there earlier than usual.
For sure he did.
Yep, I already called him.
Yep.
Therefore, thank you.
I figured.
Clear.
I gotta double check. I'm pretty sure I leave at 48. Since that was updated. What am I doing? My elementary school route. It's loading. 7:48. Yep. We'll leave with 30 here. Full stop. Oh, it is the Grinch. There it is, Aiden. 26 to 66 passenger in game. No, it is not. We'd have to change the whole. Well, technically, all our buses are. I'll let you know a little secret. They're technically all politically incorrect in game because we have the 10 window T2s, yet you have 12 rows of seats. So, and 26 is a 10 window as well. It just has 11 rows of seats. You know, different. So there's more space in between the seats. So technically all of these are wrong because these are 12 window, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, these are 11 windows. We'd have to remove one, shorten the bus, but that involves also screwing with all the nodes, and we don't want to do any of that. So, unfortunately, we're not doing that. In the future, will 26 become a 66 passenger? Not sure. That's if the content creators want to do it. If not, that's fine by me. I don't force the content creators to do anything they don't want to do. So. Off the bus that has the ID. That is bus 26. Which I don't think it's spawned right now because it's not running.
Ed, do you have a copy?
I do.
This route tells me to be at my first stop by 7:53, and I gotta go all the way to the top of the map. So I think that needs to be adjusted, maybe.
That route should be alright on time. I have heard some things about it. When I retimed it, I didn't have any issues. So again, if you do, just let me know and I'll look at it again. But it's supposed to be a tight route.
Well, disregard that. Never mind. I left 2 minutes early or late.
Oh yeah, there's that too. That would help. So okay. I'm sure he can make up time. Them country roads, you know. What route did I do before this? My MSHS route. Hot. There it is, Michael. Hey man, the snow left us today, so it was a little hotter. Got 33 on our tail too. There he goes. Put our foot down. Kind of. I can do a little bit of third person. And there's Evan. I should be rolling. He is. He was on my butt, dude. Mm-hmm. Trust us all you want. $65 minimum. Uh-huh. That's something you want to say to your boss. Looking pretty sus. Hey, man. Listen. Wasn't me. I didn't vent.
David, go around me.
Oh no, it's fine. I just turned my collisions off. Well, you're home.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm way in front of you. On my screen, you're way behind me, so there's a 3-second delay, I guess, or more. So, sorry about that.
Mate, you only made one chip in golfing a year or two ago on the practice putting green. For golf practice varsity, you made like 4. There you go. Practice makes perfect, right, Aiden? How can I have a brand new bus without LED warning lights? We're weird here. Like, I don't know. Personally, I like the incandescent warning lights. In my personal opinion. I just like the way they flash. I'll be honest. Name one task. I had to realign the engines, both the upper and lower engine. To realign them. Then obviously we had, I had to download the data from cafeteria. Yeah. Then I had to upload that data to admin. Had to route our navigation. So, there's my tasks, some of them. Don't you know? And obviously the infamous electrical shenanigans. The calibrating. I hate calibrating in electrical. Yeah, okay, yeah. Be cool to see fading LEDs. I don't know how those really work, to be honest. So, I do the daycare route. I mean, I can do that in say video, but for streams and stuff, you know, we're actually at Cardinal Routes, and I can't just cover anything I want. I have my own route, so there goes 28. That seems about right. And we passed there. No, Ashton, I won't. And see, you gotta be careful with viruses. That's just with anything online. You just gotta be careful, man. I always suggest, and this helps you out a ton. Obviously, always to have, you know, some sort of antivirus, at least Windows Defender. But like, when it comes to, you know, other things, just get ad blockers, my guy. Ad blockers save you a ton of headaches. My headache is gone, Aiden. So yeah, about that. I had it for the rest of the night, and it felt horrible. Like, it got worse after the stream. But when I went to bed, you know, I fell right asleep because I was like, I don't want to deal with this anymore. And then woke up, and I've been great since. So don't cough. Put your mask on, Michael. When it was rolling, yeah, he was. Why can't I do the daycare route? Do I have to stick to my route? Yes, I do. 10 is my route. That is the one I want to do. You know, that's the one I picked. This is my route. I don't really have a need or a want to switch. I enjoy doing my route. So, however, I can go ahead and make a video if you want to see that with one of the daycare routes. They don't really do much though. They usually just stop at the daycare as like one of their bus stops and move on. But I can do that if you want. I believe I've done 24/26's route before. That's a daycare route, so I'm pretty sure you can check out those videos. I have yet, well, I think I have done 29 once, and I have one version of 29's route recorded. I just have yet to actually edit and upload that. So there is all that. So keep that in mind. Location chips and masks so the government can track us. Okay. Is that the same thing, you know, like the birds? You know, they're still out and about, you know? They spying on us in our homes. This is my house on this map. My house isn't somewhere in the map. Obviously, for security, I'm not gonna say which specific house it is or
back
where.
At the yard. Have a good night, everyone.
But thanks for showing.
No problem. See you guys. No problem. See you guys tomorrow.
Was 6 stops at one? 6 stops at a community center, which I guess in a roundabout way is a daycare. So that's where they have their meetup for the because there's some students in that area, however, that are out of district. So that's where we have those. I forget what they're called. I can't think of the name of the out of district students, but they don't call it out of district. It's something else. Open enrollment. There it is. 29 has a few open enrollment people that get on at the community center. Parents drive them there or whatever. Yeah, again, I'm not gonna say where my house is specifically on the map, but it is here on the map somewhere. Michael, yours is too. For anyone who doesn't know, I actually know Michael, so. Whoop. Don't do that. Whoops. Don't pull that knob early. Oh, we'll pass your house, Michael. Do I really want to point out which one it is specifically? I mean, that's between you. That's between me and you. But I'll say the general area. You can guess. Alright, Ashley, you have a good rest of your night as well. Alright. Hope it made you feel a little bit better. It's fine as wine? Okay. We rhyming over here? Now, for ROR purposes, I have done a, like, I have picked my own house, for ROR purposes, that I use as quote-unquote my house, in, you know, in the map, in the company, but that's down south. Will I ever get a face cam or no? Probably not, Jabari. I know some people were asking about wheel cams. I may do that at some point, but no face cam. Did I get a new phone? Okay, yeah, I did actually. I got my iPhone XR. I've had it since about the end of July. So, the 5S has officially died. It's right here. I have it. It just doesn't even work. So, I do have an XR now. Had an XR. Still do. Have had. Give you the number? Oh, I do need to do that, huh? I shall do that. I bet you probably tried to contact the old number and no response. Hold on, I got you. As long as you have your number. I'm not gonna put it in the stream chat, but there you go. You should know it's me. Already replying. Watch this not be you. Was it you? I hope it was you. You calling me. Yep, it was you. See it, Crosby? Wait, what am I doing? What? Get on my bus. I'm not crossing them. What the heck? Here we go. We're coming into town now. There we go. Going through town now. Alright, Michael, you may recognize this right here. This area. May not be exactly blue, but the big house. Big house, and it was a close enough blue, in my opinion. This is where O'Reilly's would be. This road is very bumpy. We have a lot of bumpy roads here. Cross them this way. Been quiet on the CB though. I'm near. I wouldn't say I'm in the Cleveland area, but I'm near it. Ashtabula, Cleveland, ish, sort of in the area. North Carolina hasn't had snow yet. I'm not sure how much snow do you guys get down there. I'm assuming it's not too much, is it? Like a dusting at least. Hey, Christian. A little extra outside of you. You get snow in November, January, March, and sometime in April. Ah. And we usually don't even get snow until about Christmas time, and then, well, at least sticks. It doesn't stick till Christmas time, and then it hangs around until about March sometime, or April, depending on the year. Usually January snow is really bad. Yeah, that's usually how it is here. Late December to, January somewhere. You live near kind of live near Buffalo. I've been up in that area before. I've actually been through Buffalo. What do I think of the 2008 Bluebird Vision? Wasn't a horrible bus, but definitely not my first choice of bus. Last year during the snow, you lost power for almost 2 weeks. Wow. Ever since I had that power outage a couple weeks ago, we were looking at getting a generator because we were kind of scared to know how long we were going to be without power because we didn't know. The electric company was actually saying, I think they said 3 days later that was their expected time, but somehow it came back on later that night. So I mean, it's scary how long you can go without power, but it makes you realize how much you depend on it. So how simple it is to just to lose it. It's that easy. One tree branch or one car accident or whatever. That's all it takes. Just the right amount of wind or whatever. It's the right amount of frost. That's all it takes. The Cow's Knights have the Cummins ISB. I figured. There we go. What happened to your profile picture? There's two Michaels. Yeah, okay, yeah, Christian noticed the same thing. Yes. Last year, the Duke Energy cut off power because they said it would help stop more problems. Really? This year you lost power for almost a week and you're missing all your remote work. Wow. Yeah, it's rough losing power. Especially nowadays when we depend on it so much. Like that night when I was streaming and it went out, like, that's all it takes. It went out and that was it. And the stream cut right off because, well, there was nothing to feed it. Why are there two Michaels? I think they're both Michael. We have an imposter among us, guys. Because they're making windmills in your area. Really? They had to cut power off for that. Wow. Most '08 Blue revisions had Cat C7s. It was a good engine, but I guess the, the 6.7s, they were still trying to work out how they worked. I mean, obviously now they're the best diesel engines out there, it seems. But they still had to work out problems, and sometimes they still are working out problems because it's all this new government, EPA crap that they got to deal with, and the DEF systems. There's a whole bunch of this BS that they got to deal with now. I'm pretty sure they're both. It's both Michael. Because I'm doing way over the speed limit. Hate the EPA. I see why they're there, but at the same time, it's like, come on, man. Big wrenches like that. Definitely not Michael. We're in Woodstock now. I'm pretty sure when we passed your house, you were... that was when you weren't in the stream, but... or Michael's. You hate the rush hour traffic near Buffalo and Erie? I'm sure it's bad, huh? Whoa! Who dat? Oh, it's Evan. Hey. You gonna sit down? Good morning. There you go, we gotta play it off, man. I think Evan's RPing as a student.
Garage 10.
You got 10?
I got reports of smoke coming out of your bus.
Nope.
Okay. Might have to take it out of service for a couple of days just to inspect.
That was coming.
Can I go off topic for a second?
Sure.
So my desk is facing my wall, which I have a window right next to, and it looks out to my, deck. And my weirdo cat likes to sit on my deck, and I just look out my window and my cat's staring directly at me, and it scared the crap out of me.
There it is.
Like, his eyes were beaming into my head.
They're weird sometimes, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I'm keeping 10. Think 10's better than 11 in your opinion? Heck yeah. We're on elementary, Zach. Oh, hey, Motor Mike. Motor bus is a lot better. I mean, they were definitely a little more solid than the buses are today. That's for sure. I did say no. I got mirrors, man. I'd see it. And I got this. I'd see it out the back window too. 'Cause I mean, I've been on a bus that has done that, and it's obvious. Cats can be sometimes annoying, no cap, right? Them brakes though, I like these brakes. Take 27 for a day. I want to keep 10, my guy. I may take 27 for a future sports run or something, but I want to keep 10, my guy. 10's my baby now. Trying to avoid this pothole. I gotta hit some of them, but at least I can try to avoid them when I can.
28.
10.
On 28.
Yeah.
On 10.
What
What
your
you
door's
mean?
alright?
Haven't you
Is it
ridden
the
10 in
feature?
real life, Michael?
Long story. If you get in your bus and hold F3 and F4 once the doors are open, they'll do that.
Okay. Let's make sure it's all good.
Also, here's your house, Michael. Right there. I mean, it's pretty darn close for ROR, in my opinion. For ROR standards, I think I got that pretty spot on. We're on ES, so we gotta go up this way. Tomorrow night when I stream PM routes, we'll be going, you know, we'll run our route. Exactly how we do it in real life. You're allergic to cats and dogs? I am too, Aiden. The specific ones, though. Some don't bother me. Like Nate's, for whatever reason, don't bother me. Well, here's Troy.
Oh my god, I didn't even see you there, and I'm so sorry.
That scared the heck out of you. I saw you coming.
I mean, I was paying attention, but I just totally did not even see the...
The big yellow bus coming at you. It's all shiny, too. Like...
I honestly couldn't tell you how I missed it, but...
It's a tad early. And again, I think we're one of the only ones on the road still.
You know,
Us
it
at
could be even
29.
shinier if you waxed it.
Here we go. Garbage Wi-Fi. There it is.
No response to that one. I guess the CP's broken.
Mm-hmm. There it is.
Put her in the shop.
I plan to.
Good. It was
Well,
smoking a little
I
bit.
think 33 needs to be.
7 needs some more work.
I think 33 needs to be pulled in too. We need to. Its camera system's a little iffy, but we do need to pull that footage. He ran a stop sign earlier.
Oh, yeah. I'll give him 32 then.
Don't forget...
Mm-hmm. No, we need 32 tomorrow on the trip.
We're gonna talk about
No,
this,
Trip can have 26.
We're
Mm-hmm.
talking about his camera system, but we're not gonna mention the lettering. Nice.
Yeah.
Don't worry, well, don't worry. You might want to pull it in too because of that smell yesterday because of the grill cover.
Yeah, 33 was you know, it was running hot yesterday.
I had a little smell to it.
Yeah, I think you should give him 27, Nate.
No, I'm gonna put 10 on 27. He can have 26.
You're funny.
Okay.
Thinks he's real sly. But yeah, Michael, have you ridden 10? How is it? New bus, you know? What's it like being on a brand new bus? I know Jared has sent me pictures of it before. The day you guys got it. There we go. Needed to shift.
You're out here for workers' comp too.
Must be. Just getting my cardio on for today.
So it was a little smoky while you were behind it. Well, your bus was overheating yesterday.
Don't really
Ash.
playing with fire.
Come on, hit the gas.
See how many you can get. Oh, that's 3 weeks right there. 3 weeks.
I think I hit all of you at one.
Drivers.
I think 30 gets 27.
Guess I can't be a mechanic anymore. I'm paralyzed.
From the waist down. Needs a wheelchair.
I can't move.
Just hop out of a wheelchair and go.
Perfect. I can send things down to Myers and they'll be done in no time.
Oh, that's too funny.
Considering that you have to drive them or have them towed an hour away, you're gonna be paying a lot. Run us bankrupt, and I guess you'll just have to become part of the Superior School District. Oh, that's another 3 weeks right there. Pretty much dead at this point.
There it is. Yeah, 9. Fight for 10, y'all.
Hit me too.
What?
I've been hit by 30 and 10. Let's see if I can get hit by 10 again.
I'm ready to pull the parking brake now. I ain't having that one. I'll let him off right here. I'll let him off right here. Think I won't. Nope. 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 Nope.
I just wanted to offer him Sprite, but alright. Whoa, whoa!
Yep.
You know what? At that point, I'd just say hit him.
You know, I might. I just might. It gets rid of my problems, because then I'm not threatened with 27 every week, you know? For one, that gets rid of one problem. You know, the speeding problem gets rid of that. With the other two speeding problems gets rid of those.
It's on them at this point. They're playing with fire.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
I'm dead.
I think I nailed it. I got all 3 of them. Do I get bonus points?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, let's see if 29 will hit us.
Yeah, I'm kind of over the crosswalk. I didn't want to hit 30. You know how it is.
Wait, hang on. Nate, if we've been hit by 3 buses now, does that mean we get triple workers' comp?
9 weeks off sounds good to me.
Oh,
Let's make it
The whole semester?
workers' comp.
Well, then that gives our top 3 subs new
What's that,
jobs.
like 12 weeks is that?
Again, that gives our top 3 subs their jobs for the rest of the year.
How
The
are you
subs that
not
didn't
dead?
show up today?
Some of them did.
Okay, well, I had to cover 9.
Excuse me.
Oh,
There it is, Michael.
Your one top sub here is probably going to be on 29 long term, and Eli barely shows up. Ja'Quari barely shows up. I mean, I could keep going.
Oh yeah, by the way, I guess Nate kind of broke the news there, Connor.
Oh, so you want me on this for how long?
Most likely this weekend and next weekend. Since Ray called out.
Alrighty. Well, thank you.
Yeah, we were actually going to discuss that tonight at our meeting after routes, but I guess there you go.
Spoiler alert.
I mean, once you get used to the route, it'll be a little easier on time, I bet. It's still a tight route, though.
Yeah.
That's how it is, though. Like, I think Ray complained about it, but that's how it is in real life. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. In fact, I've even cut stops out.
Professional driver right here.
Very. Let's just say that my ears are hearing something really nice right now. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, I'm hearing it too.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're a beta tester. We're spilling all the beans tonight, apparently.
But the idle sucks though.
But the idol sucks on them in real life, though.
Actually, most of the sounds kind of stink still. Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
So look at that. I even tried to do something nice because they complained about it. So I was like, fine, I'll do it. And they still complain.
I told
They
you
still
how to do
complain.
it, and you ignored me and did it the other way, which I told you.
What do you
not
mean
to do
told
it
me how
that
to
way.
do it? You basically told me to take
I
it
told
from
you to go
another
get
bus.
some new sounds, and you said no, and you used the same old sounds again.
Here he goes.
Sounds like a sound issue.
It is.
He just
I
doesn't
say we just rip the
appreciate it.
engines out.
I say we use Grayson sounds. You know what? Screw it.
Okay. Definitely not.
I'll just use smart cars with a trailer.
You know what, Ashton? Actually, you know what, Ashton? You get a horse and buggy for the rest of the year.
Oh my god.
Don't ask how we're gonna
I'm
do
not
it.
complaining.
Don't ask how we're gonna do it. You're not complaining. You get to do 20 miles an hour the whole time.
Is that the horse and buggy I stole from that Amish guy on Swine Creek earlier? I mean, wait, what?
We don't talk about that. Don't look
Ed.
at that garage stall that's shut. There's a reason it's shut.
Ed, can we make sure it at least does 65?
No, it's a horse.
Okay, and
It's an Amish horse. There's
only goes 65.
even
Amish
race
has
horses.
special powers, Ed.
Even
Come on now, they
even
can do
race horses. What do they do? Maybe 50 race horses, like fastest horse in the world stuff. Like we're talking an Amish, a local farmer's buggy and horse. So like 20 miles an hour. That's all you get. Maybe 25. So
Give me a combine.
you can hit the speed limit in the school zones. You know.
That's a great idea. Such a good idea. That's so easy.
What, making a horse and buggy?
No, combine.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean,
Then you won't have to deal with. Never mind.
we're gonna have to deal with your super wide thing the whole time.
Well, you also won't have to deal with kids, but that's besides the point.
What are you saying?
I'm not. What are you talking about?
Uh-huh.
Workers comp. Workers comp.
No
I get-
more 10.
I get 16.
Workers' comp. Did I hear fire, Nate?
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Do we have a
you did
union?
now.
Are we really gonna do this again?
No, you did not.
Maybe.
I didn't hear fire, Nate.
I did.
Did I
You're
hear?
still salty.
Did
Paul.
I
don't
did
wanna
I
hear it
hear
from
Paul
you.
from
No, no, no,
Mechanic?
no.
Paul from
Wait.
Mechanic 2021.
No, I do not want to be mechanic.
I'm for it under one condition.
That's a scary condition, I bet.
No. The point of why I was saying that is because we should start a union.
Oh boy.
Actually, never
Time to
mind.
unionize.
I
Paul's
did not
opening a
say
can of
one
worms. That's
condition
gonna get
here.
messy.
I was gonna say the one condition that Ray comes to mechanic, but I probably shouldn't have just said that.
Oh my god. No. We don't do that.
If you thought my Pakistan degree was bad, Ray, if you're watching this, I apologize, but his is even worse.
Are you sure it was Pakistan, Nate?
28
That's
to
where my degree's
mechanic.
from.
No, his.
Oh yeah, no, his definitely was not Pakistan. His level of, I mean, that's just far inferior to my Pakistan.
Don't you have to go back every year to renew it? Did you do that this year?
Occasionally.
28 to mechanic, Nate.
What do you want?
We're gonna do a quick post trip.
Check out my doors.
We'll pump the brakes down too.
I'm in Grave Digger.
Over here.
Imagine a bus having problems.
Right.
Yeah. Looks at 10.
Imagine not having stops centered on your back door.
You know what?
He got you there. He got you there.
Yeah.
And the
I
scratch
can't
down the side of your bus? Or is
I
it over
can't
here?
even.
There it is.
Imagine having. Never mind. I want to go. I don't.
What, misplaced lettering? I really want to know who did the lettering on 10. I really want to
Okay,
contact them and
time out.
figure this out.
Troy, I'll give you this. The two things 30 has on 28. Number one, your air door. Number two, your tinted windows. Other than that, they're the exact same.
He has
Okay, but-
he has the superior stop sign.
Who in the hell did this to your bus on the side?
Whose?
It looks like someone just took mud and just put it on there.
Whose bus?
Didn't Zach?
Oh, his?
The mechanic, didn't he say
Yeah,
that's what happens
I mean-
when you're 212 packs in?
No, that's actually rust. By the way, it may not look like it, but there is. I'll have to pull up the picture of 28. But there's just a rust patch back here, and then you can
And I
see in
have
the
a
back.
formal complaint.
They did some patchwork back here trying to fix the rust. And
What's your complaint, Ashton?
My bus looks like a fishbowl.
Yeah, mine does too.
33 ain't terrible.
just the lettering. I've ridden it in real life.
Nate, you do the packs, right?
From time to
do
time.
what?
You make the bus packs, don't you, right?
I do some of the work on them, yeah.
I
And then
vote that
there's
you
the-
should take the tinted windows off of 24.
Does it have those?
Kind of does have 10 windows. I'll be honest. I've thought about that before.
Take them on and slap them on 33 if you don't mind.
Although
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't really want to touch that pack because what's the point?
that bus is kind of going. Just saying.
It has maybe 3 years left.
Max. That bus is
I'd say 4 max.
yeah, 4
Ooh,
max,
what is
but it doesn't have
In
much time on
service
it.
being used daily, I'd say this year left daily, and then it'll be a spare soon.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
On top of the tint, they're actually kind of dark on the inside anyway. Like this is kind of how they look, even though they don't have tint.
I'm here in the new and
So-
improved 26.
Which bus is this replacing?
26.
Huh?
Can you tell by the number?
Where? Well, you guys lost me. Huh? Oh, we're talking. What?
We're talking about.
Oh, you don't
the
have
monster
it.
truck.
Oh.
He's probably not a monster truck, a monster bus.
Oh, I see. Or I guess I should say I don't see it, but you know,
It's,
a little
it's
dirty.
pretty freaking awesome.
imagine having a faded bus.
Oh,
What am I looking at on 28?
it's
Doors.
school bus stop. I mean, it's
Yeah.
a school bus sign for me.
That looks like you got it on emergency release and you pushed a leaf open. Nothing wrong to me.
Well, your mechanic trainee said otherwise.
Who's my mechanic trainee?
He doesn't even know.
That would be Ashton.
Hey, Grant. I can't walk on 24 now. Paul did not
We
do the
haven't
sub mesh
decided on
on
a
him,
trainee
probably
yet.
because it's going sometime soon.
Hey, oh yeah, did you hear the message I left on the phone in your office that 10 was smoking earlier? Think it needs to come out of service.
You know what? I've had 2 reports of that now.
Y'all remember that lady that I called in one time about the sidewalks being cleared or stuff in the snow? Yeah, well, she came back to my bus and
Well, I mean, snow sidewalks are better than having an ice-full driveway. That one
That's what
time
I told
had a
her.
kid bust his ass on the driveway and split his head open.
Jesus.
Well, cause she came up to the bus to put our elementary kid on, in the morning, and she was complaining, or she wasn't complaining, but she was asking on the sidewalks where we're gonna get cleared, and I already told her the answer. And then the following day, she came for PM. She came and asked again, like, did this lady not work? Like,
Yeah, who
right?
knows?
I just drive. I'm not. Look around. Do it yourself.
I mean, the sun kind of did that for us over the past week. But...
Yeah, knock on wood. I haven't seen her yet. We're besties, I guess.
Oh, okay. I really want to know who did the. Not only who did the lettering on 10, who did the lettering on 11?
Hey, Ed, do you remember what Zach said about the lettering on 10?
What, that he did it?
Yeah, he did it. Two 12 packs of Bush in.
That sounds about right. I mean, 11's is not as 11 must have been on the first pack in. It's not as bad. Like, I'm pretty sure the only thing on 11 is I think the back number and then the left side cardinal lettering. That's it on 11. I think the stop. Oh well, not in game, but stop sign one's just a little bit off too. Slightly, like ever so slightly. And then 10 must have been on the second batch or something because, yikes. The side's okay.
I think Nate purposely did it because he knew that you were going to be driving it.
Well, no, we actually, these are taken from the actual pictures I have of 10 and 11.
I know, it's a joke.
Oh, you know, I can't tell sometimes because people are actually serious when they say that kind of stuff sometimes, and we're like, we have our reasons.
Your bus is garbage, Ed.
Wow, you're one to talk, Mr. I have no lettering anymore.
I think someone's gonna
I'll
commit.
scrape them all off.
Mr. I have no tint.
Oh.
Right, dangerous over there.
So before you started driving Ashton, every
Oh yeah, I'll pump down.
Hold on.
trip,
Hold on.
I'll pump it down so I don't take
Here
it
we go.
anywhere.
You said no tint is dangerous?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
according to Dallas. That's out of Dallas's handbook.
My district has a policy where
no.
they can't have a special needs bus without tint on it.
Oh, damn it, you missed it.
That's an attempt to keep it cool in there, but it's not dangerous.
I know it's extremely dangerous.
I've also filled out a petition several times to fix the lettering on 33, but Ed will not allow me.
Correct. I mean, we also, if we did
shit.
that, we also did the lettering on 7. We also got, well, 10 and 11s. We also got 30s, you know, visor, 26's visor, so I'm not allowing the lettering on 33 or 30 or any of the peeling ones. Be
And,
fixed.
me and
One
Nate
of the
get
old
extra workers
Cardinals,
done.
I fixed the lettering on 30.
I didn't even notice that missing visor until now.
It's hard to spot, I'll be honest.
Hey Troy, your bus has a missing visor. Did you know that?
Well, I've been known that. That's why I like it so much, because it's got its own little personality.
Well, if I get bumped from 28 next year, say bye-bye to 30, just heads up.
In your dreams.
Either that or Ashton say bye-bye to 33.
Ooh.
Who's talking?
You know, what's funny is when 30 did this, a week later, 26 decided it wanted to do the same thing. So,
What, missed the visor?
yep, it said bye-bye. 27 almost followed, but she caught the rattle and she brought it into garage and he fixed it. So,
I don't know. I just 30. Like all the buses obviously have their own personalities, but I just like 30 so much.
No, but like seriously though, next year, if bidding, if 28's not open and 29's open, I'm taking it.
I mean, that also depends on who's running what route next year. Because we usually, I mean, our past few years have been kind of funky, but and you drivers usually stay on their routes, but usually after a couple years, someone switches somewhere. So next year might be the year. If it isn't, then it isn't, but it might be.
If Kelly gets a 2016 next year, she won't have to complain anymore.
If.
It's not how that works there.
Yeah. If anything, I'm pretty sure the next drivers to get new buses are 28 and 30, and that would be about all that we would get through in our ROR time. And 4-9 would both either or. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on with these things. By the sounds of it, it looks like they're looking to get rid of 4, which is kind of sad. considering it's newer than 9, but it's in worse condition. So who knows what's going on there?
I wonder what they would do for a new one. Do you think they would renumber it, or is that how they do it?
They don't renumber. Well, we renumber after so long. Like old 10 and 11. Well, Nate remembers old 11. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah, I wrote 11.
Yeah. So like, eventually we go back through them, but
Gotcha.
It would be either 12 or 1.
yeah, we're probably with the handies. They might go back through 1, 2, and 3. I'm not sure. The handies have always seemed to be the low numbers. Looking at them,
Yeah, I'm not sure.
they did 4 and 5 like that. I think 1, 2, and 3 were old shorty 1300s. So
Hey, you think if Route 4 gets a new bus next year, you think Tammy will switch?
They're
no,
not getting any new buses next year.
we may be a new handy. I'm not sure. Well, it's
Highly
up in the
doubt it,
air.
because you got the grant this year, so it'll skip at least 1 year.
I mean, well, you say that, but and this was back when we were even worse on money than we are now. We got 32, 33, and 5 somehow, and then the next year, the very next school year, we got 6 and 7. So
Yeah, you guys really don't have a need for a handy though, because you got vans.
yeah, I mean we're making do. From what I know, I mean we're getting by. Not optimal, not how they want it, but it is what it is. They're working with it. And I think in the event that say 9 does break, because let's be honest, it probably will at some point. They're probably going to shove them on a regular sub bus, and then the vans cover the wheelchair students.
All right, let's go.
Oh yeah,
We
let
gotta
me
have our
wrap
thing
this up.
before Andy has to go.
Yeah. All right. Oh wow, I was talking that whole time. Oh, imagine. But yeah. Like I said, wrapping things up. I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Cardinal PM routes, usual time and all that. Um. Oh, everyone's leaving, so I gotta like recenter the thing. But yeah. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Tomorrow night for Cardinal PM. Stay safe. Take care out there. I'll see you then. 7 p.m., Michael.